Hopefully it's an isolated incident.
Busted for bribery. The latest on 3 former JPD officers facing federal charges in an FBI sting operation. Good evening and welcome, everyone. A former Jackson top cop is speaking out about the disturbing arrest of 3 young police officers on federal bribery charges. Agents arrested 27-year-old Moniette Jefferson, 25-year-old Terrence Jenkins, and 25-year-old Ricardo Payne Jr. Jefferson, Jenkins, and Payne were allegedly paid to protect a shipment of drugs that was coming into Jackson at Hawkins Field. Well, the feds say the 3 officers were in uniform or driving patrol cars when the transactions went down on the flight line. At their court appearance on yesterday, Payne and Jenkins were given unsecured $10,000 bonds. Jefferson was denied bond because the U.S. attorney deems him a, quote, danger to the community. News Channel 12's Ross Adams talks with a former chief about what this means for the department. Busted for bribes, it's the big story tonight at 5.
They wanted to ramp it up.
Sadly, for former Jackson Police Chief Robert Johnson, the arrest of young JPD officers on bribery charges doesn't come as much of a surprise.
Why are you not surprised?
Well, there's a certain degree of cynicism among police officers, particularly in a city where, crime is appeared to be out of control, and there's seemingly very little that can be done about it.
Johnson, who served as JPD's top cop from the mid to late 1990s, says the department has to take serious steps to root out any bad cops.
One is making sure, again, that it is not a culture of corruption.
Johnson also believes JPD should not lower its standards when accepting new recruits to the department.
I read every day that they're trying to get to 500. Sometimes you take shortcuts and you don't weed people out who you should be weeding out. And you get those kind of people in the department.
And right now we're live at Hawkins Field, where this FBI sting operation went down in the summer of 2010. Many people are wondering just how in the world could the feds pull off such an elaborate operation in broad daylight. Tonight at 6, we'll talk with the local pilot as we explore that part of the story. For now, we're live at Hawkins Field. Ross Adams, WJTV News, Channel 12.
All right, Ross, of course, like you mentioned, we will have much more on this at 6 o'clock. Well, Ward 2 City Councilman Chukwu Lumumba is now pushing for a citizens review board. Lumumba wants the board made up of representatives from the community. Now, citizens will take complaints to the board, and the board will then work with police to review them. This isn't the first time a citizens review board has been proposed. It came up in committee in the past.
No, not yet. It actually was something that was on the agenda, and Mr. Stokes had it in his committee, and I don't know exactly what happened to it, but we need to find out. Okay.
Well, Lumumba has not yet presented this proposal to the council.